Well, just about everywhere you turn these days, you're hearing people talk about the federal election, candidates battling it out for your vote. They're talking, for the most part, about the economy, about health care, the HST. But one issue we are not hearing much about is child poverty. And advocates say that's wrong. They say it should be front and center, particularly in the Nanaimo-Cowichan, a region with one of the highest child poverty rates anywhere in the country. A News reporter Jonathan Bartlett's been looking into that. He joins us now live in our Nanaimo newsroom with the story. Jonathan.
Hudson, there are stories of kids fainting at their desks, children not eating all weekend and coming to school Monday morning hungry for the school's breakfast program. Parts of Nanaimo have always struggled with poverty issues, so why aren't enough politicians talking or, more importantly, doing anything about it?
All right, what would you like?
It's Salad Bar Day at Fairview Community School. Held once a month and sponsored by Nanaimo Food Share, it's a chance to promote healthy eating. The kids get to eat fresh and mostly local vegetables.
This is only one of many programs that we do have that students are looked after and that are fed on a daily basis.
Between 60 and 120 kids take part in the many food programs at this school, from breakfast to lunch, and many of them are simply not getting enough to eat at home.
Poverty is an issue. It is part of their learning. A lot of students do come hungry. We do help the students with a lot of basic necessities.
Hundreds of kids come into our district every day, into our schools, without adequate nutrition, without meals, and for many of those kids, the meals that they get in the schools are the only meals they'll get in a day.
In terms of child poverty in Canada, you could say Fairview School is practically ground zero.
Nanaimo ranks amongst the highest child poverty within BC, and BC's #1 throughout Canada. So we rank amongst the top 3.
So why isn't child poverty an election issue in this campaign? We asked local candidates in this riding what they plan to do if elected.
The first one we asked, incumbent Jean Crowder, who has had 3 terms as an MP to bring more attention to the issue.
Well, what I've tried to do is raise awareness around the issues around child poverty. As well, what I've also done with the NDP in Ottawa is we worked to increase things like employment insurance benefits. We had a proposal that extended employment insurance benefits. That was a big deal here in the riding because we had a number of mills that were laid off.
We've wiped nearly 1 million people off the tax rolls that should not have been paying taxes in this country by raising the personal exemption levels. The other thing that we've done is we've restored health care and social transfer payments to the provinces to record levels, and we're going to continue to do that year after year.
I know what it's like to be poor, to sleep in a snowsuit because we don't have money to heat the house, and I don't want to ever see, I don't want to see that happen to people. And that's why I'm so excited to be involved in this right now, because this Liberal Family Pack is all about the family. Instead of giving $6 billion to the wealthiest 1% of people in Canada.
In this affluent country, no child should go hungry. Today, these kids, at least, did not go without. The food programs at Fairview Community School are made possible by funds and donated food from sources such as Nanaimo Food Share, School District 68, Rotary Club, the provincially funded Community Links, and the Nanaimo Ladysmith Schools Foundation. This started the program called the Student Support Fund, not only giving food to hungry kids, but also providing things like shoes, winter jackets, bus passes, and sports fees. It's about giving kids a chance to learn and break the cycle of poverty that often exists but is not often talked about. Hudson?
All right, Jonathan Bartlett, thank you.
Thank you.